What's going on, you guys? UFC 316 takes place this weekend. We have Merab defending his title in the rematch against Sean O'Malley. Merab defended his title back in January, and he finally earned that Sean O'Malley rematch. Finally, some decent fights. It's been shit the last few weeks. We're so back. 2 months, no Apex. It's going to be great. Last weekend, didn't even do a prediction. Not wasting my time on that shit card. But we're back. 316 takes place, New Jersey, Prudential Center. Can't speak. Let's start with the early prelim opener. Qullan Salkilld versus Yanal Ashmouz. Free Palestine out here, homie. Qullan Salkilld, KO, first round. He's going to come out, be the better striker, steep this fucking dude. Not for real, though. Qullan Salkilld, I was super high on him coming out of Contender Series. Fucking mollywop fucking Anshul Jubilee in his first fight. Little early stoppage, whatever you think is, but huge favorite, honestly. Honestly, I don't think it should be this huge of a favorite. Ashmouz is a decent fighter. He's not terrible, but minus 500 for Qullan Salkilld is kind of crazy. Anyway, I think it's going to be worth it. I think he's going to come out and starch him. I think he's a better striker. He has decent. I feel like he's going to be able to keep it off the ground if that's where Yanal wants to go. I think he's better, more dynamic striker. Piece him up, do his thing up there, and get that fucking first round KO. Maybe fight in Australia later this year if they go in September. I heard them talking about it. If that's what they do. Qullan Salkilld, I'm high on him. Good prospect. What are they? 155? Yeah. I think he's gonna have a good future. He's only 25, real young. Better striker, more dynamic on the feet. 6 foot to 5'9", 3-inch height advantage, 6-inch reach advantage, which is pretty crazy. I think he's gonna be keeping him at range, piecing him up, do his thing. Probably going to get a finish. I'm thinking first round. I don't think it'll be as quick as the Anshul Jubilee fight, but, is what it is. Well, speaking of Anshul Jubilee, we have one of his fucking victims here. Jeka Saragih. That's all I need to say. He lost to Anshul Jubilee. He's losing this fight to Joo-Sang in the second opening fight. Joo-Sang 8-0. Don't know anything about him. I do know Jeka Sergey lost to Anshul Jubilee. That's all I need to fucking know. And he lost to, was it Weston Wilson? Crazy. Lost to both of those fighters. Just, if you lose to like one of them, it's alright. Got me on off night, whatever. You lost to both of those fucking dudes, you just gotta call it quits, dog. He's 30. I mean, Joo-Sang is only 30. Is 31, a little bit older, if anything. But Jeka Sergey is just shit. I cut him after this. It's just crazy. Lost, I think he lost to Anshul Jubilee in the finals or something like that of the, was it fight? I forgot what it's called. The Asian Ultimate Fighter that they do over there. Not looking for a fight. I can't remember the name. Oh shit. I don't remember the name of it. The Asian Tough that they do over there. Anyway, I think he lost in the finals or semifinals to Anshul. Then he came in, stepped in short notice, and that's a lot of people getting the fucking UFC nowadays is stepping on short notice. Doesn't matter how shit you are, as long as you're available. Availability is your best friend, folks. Yeah, anyway, talking too long on this fight. It's shit. Jeka's gonna hopefully get slept, get cut, get the stinker out of the UFC. Next up, speaking of stinkers, Ariane de Silva taking on Wang Cong. I'm going to go with Wang Cong on this one, minus 370. Oh, I'm picking, I don't know if I said it, Joo-Sang picking decision, sir. Wang Cong, minus 370 against Ariane de Silva. I'm going to pick Wang Cong here, even though she got fraud checked, not in her last fight, but the one before that. I forgot who she fought when she came out as a Joker or something. I think this is the right person I'm thinking of. And the weigh-ins and shit. Wang Cong, I think is just going to be better. I don't know why. I feel like that's, I don't know. Anyway, I was thinking Ariane de Silva is 5'6", and I feel like she's a lot taller and was thinking of someone else. I don't know. Anyway, 17-10. Yikes. Wang Cong, 7-1, has finishing capability. I think she's gonna get a probably not getting a finish. It's women's MMA. Probably gonna go to decision. 29-28. Ariane de Silva might win a round, possibly, but Wang Cong, she got fraud checked in her first fight, came back in her second fight and won. So I feel like she got the UFC jitters out of the way in a sense, got the dub, and keeps it pushing. Kind of shit fights for the early prelims. I mean, other than Qullan Salkilld, if I say that right, he's probably best fight on the early prelims so far. Wang Cong decision 29-28, maybe 30-27. won't be surprised if she gets a finish, you know. All right, next up, the heavyweights. Sergey Spivak, versus Waldo Cortes-Acosta. I'm picking Sergey Spivak. Can't fucking pronounce the name. -130, really good odds. I think he's going to come out, take down Waldo Cortes-Acosta, and just do his thing on the ground. So he's only 233 versus 260. I feel like Sergey Spivak is a lot heavier than that. I don't know why it says 233. Maybe he leaned out on his last fight, whatever. I like Sergey Spivak here. I can see him coming out. Waldo Cortes-Acosta is, not crazy wrestler. I think it was when he fought Rebellious to Spain. He wrestled some, but that was offensive. We never seen him like defensive wrestling and stuff. Sergey Spivak going to come out. He's going to be like, let me not stand with this dude. Let me take him down, get him on the ground, do my thing there. He has a few submission wins. I think he submitted Tybura in his last fight. I don't remember. Let's see. Alright, what the fuck? Oh, he lost to Jilton Almeida. He got KO'd by Jilton Almeida. I mean, who doesn't, Most people do, unless you're Curtis Blades. But yeah, before that, Tybura got the sub. And the sub against Derek Lewis. And, okay, I mean, he's fighting better competition than Waldo Cortes-Acosta. I feel like this is like that, almost like that ceiling for Waldo. I'm just calling him that. Fucking where's Waldo out here? I'm just gonna call him that, Waldo. He's like one of those guys who's just a heavyweight. I don't think it's going to really be anything too crazy. He doesn't have like crazy just KO like one hitter quitter power like that, which is kind of rough if you're a heavyweight. It's like you either need to do that or you have to be a wrestler. Like there's no other in between. You're not going to be fucking out here Max Holloway pitter patter fucking shots for 5 rounds as a heavyweight. No, like there's no heavyweights who do that. You either are doing some sort of wrestling DC type shit or you're coming out and getting finishes, There's no in between. You got to be one of those. You can't be fucking just on the back foot, do a few shots here, point fighting. You don't do that in heavyweight. You come out, get a finish, or get finished. Sergey Spivak has that ability to come out, take someone down, and get a finish. I'm going with him, -130. Decent odds on him. Almost pick him. I'll take Sergey Spivak. Coming up, light heavyweight, we have Azamat Murzakanov versus Brendson Ribeiro. I don't know what it is about Brendson Ribeiro. I thought he was a middleweight. Apparently he's a fucking giant, 6'3", 205. I'm pretty sure he got slept by Zhang Minyang. And I think that's what's going to happen here too. I think he's going to get slept as well. Azamat Murzakanov, 36 for light heavyweight. It's pretty old. I usually pick the younger man here. Something about Azamat. He's fun to watch. He puts the paws on people, you know what I mean? 14-0. I think he's going to come out, piece up Brendson Ribeiro. I don't think Brendson Ribeiro is that good. Pretty shit. He's like one of those people you kind of need just to get pieced up every once in a while. He gets a win here every once in a while, But he's going to get finished when you need him to get finished. Like Zhang Minyang, he came out and got finished. Azamat Murzakanov is going to come out and just be able to piece him up. What he fought, I literally just saw the highlight like a minute ago. I'm blanking on the name. Alonzo Menefield. When he was piecing up Alonzo Menefield, I can see something like that happening. Just standing in the pocket, trading, pop, and be able to catch Brendson Ribeiro, put him to sleep. I think something like that's going to happen. Push him up. This was going to be Johnny Walker, if I'm not mistaken. Azamat Murzakanov was supposed to fight Johnny Walker before this. That would have been fun. Johnny Walker's like 6'5". That would have been a huge height advantage, but I still thought Johnny Walker probably was going to get slept anyway, which would have been funny to see. He always gets knocked out in the best ways. So yeah, I'm going Azamat Murzakanov. First, second round KO. Wouldn't be surprised. Something like that. That's why I'm picking in this one. Azamat Murzakanov moves up to 15-0. After this, you got to give him someone. I think he's in the top 15 already. You got to give him someone like top 10, top 5. I don't know who he fights after this. That'd be a good one. But get him someone. He's fun. I don't think he's gonna hold a belt or anything like that. But if you want to give him his chance to, kind of now or never, give him someone top 10. He's 36. He's not gonna be getting any better. He's kind of like a finished product. You have what you have out of him. He's gonna probably get a finish here. Push him top 10, top 5. Give him someone fun. We're gonna stand up with him, stand and bang. Kind of crazy. He's 5'10". Probably should be a middleweight. Just doesn't want to cut weight. Like it. I respect it. All right, prelim headliner. Joshua Van takes on Bruno Silva. Joshua Van's gonna fucking send this dude to retirement. Bruno Silva, I think he's ranked. How? I don't know. I don't even remember the last Bruno's. I'm gonna be a fucking super casual here. When's Bruno Silva's like last fights? I know Bruno Silva middle. He lost him. No Cobb, Cody Durden, Tyson Nam. I've seen Tyson Nam's name in a fucking fat minute. Victor Rodriguez. Like, how is this dude JP? How is this dude ranked? He's ranked, right? Am I tripping? Who ranked this guy? Is him losing to Manel Kopp got him ranked? Because that'd be kind of crazy if it is. Only fought like 4-5 times in the last 6 years. Oh god, I don't know what that is. But yeah, Bruno Silva. How is bro ranked? Minus 600 for Joshua Van. A lot of huge favorites on this card. Joshua Van, 23. Really small, but somehow Bruno Silva's actually smaller at 5'4". Kind of crazy. He's going to come out and just piece him up for 3 rounds. Joshua Van is really, really crisp on the feet. Really good striking. Doesn't have that KO power, which is going to be pretty tough for him once he gets closer to the top 5. I think he's already in top 15. Like top end of the top 5, top 6, top 7-ish. That's going to be super rough for him just because he's so small. Yeah, he just doesn't. That's the only bad thing about him. He's almost like a Max Holloway-ish in a sense. Like he's just like 8 strikes landed per minute, which is fucking insane. But he's just kind of like pillow hands in a sense, you know. That Holloway stigmatism that they had going on. It was a Hawaiian thing or something. I think he's like Hawaiian or something. Anyway, Joshua Van is going to piece him up for 3 rounds. Maybe gets a finish out there. Bruno Silva is a little bit older. I think he got chinned in his last fight too. If I just looked at it 2 seconds ago and I already forgot. Bruno Silva just one of those guys. He's just a flyweight fighter that you hear about. Was in the, you know, this guy fought in the flyweights in fucking 2010. He could be a fighter from 2010. I would not know a difference. He can just be some random fucking dude. You know what I mean? He could be like one of like Demetrius Johnson's fucking title defense. Just a flyweight out there, you know. 14-6-2. I'm pretty sure he's ranked too. I'm still like baffled how he's ranked. I don't know. That's just crazy to me. Anyway, Joshua Van, he's 23. Just gonna be quicker, stronger on the feet, do his thing, piece him up, get the dub, and keep pushing. Again, I don't know how much more. I mean, he's only 23, which is kind of crazy. But I don't know how much higher Joshua Van goes. Just because you kind of need that power, like Manel Kopp, Davison Figueiredo, they had that power. Even though Manel Kopp isn't really getting that many finishes with the eye pokes. Anyway, what am I talking about now? I'm just yapping at this point. Joshua Van gets the dub, keeps it pushing in the top 5, maybe sometime soon. And yeah, I just don't see him being a championship fighter yet. You gotta see a little bit more. He just needs some more power. He gets fucking more oomph on his shots because he pieces people up, keeps them on the feet. He's doing his thing. Great takedown defense in his last fight. I forgot who he fought. Was it Cody Durden? There was someone after that too that he showed great. Oh, it was not Tyra. Oh, that's racist. It was another Asian dude though. Ooh, did I just do a racism? I have to go check it out now myself. Not Tatsu or Tyra. Kind of close. Ray Saruya, that's right. Showing great takedown defense on that one. Piecing him up. It was the one before that, Cody Durden. He showed, I mean, like he has one finish, but like UD. Like, that's a lot of decisions in a row. Anyway, I'm going to quit yapping on this fight. I'm picking Joshua Van. Another unanimous decision. Hopefully he gets a finish. Can show some more power in his shots. But yeah, that's all I got for that one. Moving up to the main card. Actually, kind of a shit main card. Honestly, like, I'm happy. Like, we're getting good, decent fights. But it's like, even for a pay-per-view, this is kind of rough. But the next fucking 2 months. Can't wait. No Apex cards. Let's go. Happy about that. Anyway. Vicente Luque versus Kevin Holland. Insane that Vicente Luque is only 33. A lot of miles on that car, though. A lot of fucking miles. These next few fights I'm not super happy about on my picks. Not entirely sold either way on some of these fights. I'm going to talk it through when I'm doing it. Like I'm going to do right now. I kind of want to pick Vicente Luque. His last fight was Garimbo. Let me convince myself that I'm picking Vicente Luque here. Last fight was Garimbo. Was able to get him on the ground. Right? Or did he fucking slip or something? He caught him on a darce. Guy's 6'3", 81-inch reach. Kevin Holland. I'm just visioning Kevin Holland's able to kind of piece him up a little bit. Then Kevin Holland just does dumb stuff in his fights, and he's just gonna get caught in a bad position and then just not try. He does that Kevin Holland stuff. He's like, well, I don't want to get beat up too bad. Let me just get subbed and be back in 2 weeks. And we fight on 317, you know? Like Kevin Holland, he fights like every other month. Get the bag, I respect it. But Vicente Luque probably still has that idea, like, I want to be a champion still. Kevin Holland probably just knows he's not going to be a champion ever. Vicente Luque still has a delusion, you know? He still has that, I can still do this. I can still hang with these guys. Especially after the last fight when he subbed Garimbo. Like, I can still make a run. He's still young enough. He probably can still make a run. So I'm going to hope that delusion helps him. Because I don't think he probably... It's too late for him to get that championship run. I mean, it'd be sick if he did. Vicente Luque is super fun. But he has that delusion still. Kevin Holland knows he's here just to get that bag. Keep, fighting another month or two, hopefully. Get another fight. Get fucking 4 or 5 fights in a year. He always does. Luque is going to get a submission. Second round. You're here to hear first, unless someone else picked it before me. Then they fucking copied me. I'm going Vicente Luque, second round submission. I can just feel it in my bones, dog. That's what I'm picking. Underdog, big underdog. Plus 215 submission, probably like plus 400 or 500. Let's go with that. Luque, second round submission. I'm picking it here. I can see him getting pieced up a little bit in the first. Get some scrambles. He's not able to get Holland down. In the second round, he's gonna get him down at some point. Holland's gonna be getting back up, and he's gonna fucking snatch up a submission. The Darce Knight is back. He's gonna snap up a submission, a Darce, in the second round. Let's go, Vicente Luque. Title run starts now. Next up, this is another one I'm not too sure about. Mario Bautista takes on Patchy Mix. All right, so for this one, I want Patchy Mix to win because fuck Mario Bautista. But it's kind of hard to like justify. Like, trying to think of it. Like Michael Chandler when he comes in from Bellator. Like, this isn't a Dan Hooker he fought was like a perfect matchup. Someone who's gonna stand and bang with him. Bautista has really good takedown defense, and Patchy Mix is pretty shit on the feet. I know he has that KO against Rafion Stotts, which was just kind of like out of nowhere. You could like stepped in knee. Patchy Mix is really good on the ground. That's where he wants to be when he fought Magomedov, I believe his name is. I don't think I'm someone else. I'm pretty sure he fought that dude twice and beat him both times. He subbed him in the first one, decision in the second one. He's comfortable on the feet. I mean, on the ground, excuse me, not on the feet. He's not that great on the feet. He gets the job done. I feel like Mario Bautista's going to be able to piece him up and not get taken down. I think Mario Bautista's going to get a shitty decision, 29-28. Like a clear 29-28. I'm picking Mario Bautista. I hope he gets fucking slept. But he's really fucking good. Unfortunately, he's a fucking piece of shit. Not actually, but you know what I mean. How he fucking treated Jose. Actually, the UFC's a piece of shit. Fuck them. For fucking putting him against Mario Bautista. Mario Bautista, he has to get the bag. I mean, I understand. You got to get the dub. Shitty way to fight. Anyway, he's going to be piecing up Patchy Mix on the feet. I think he's going to get the first 2 rounds. Or maybe I can see the first and the third going to Bautista. The second round, Patchy Mix gets a takedown. And like he's almost there. Almost has that submission. But he doesn't get it, obviously, because I think he's going to go in the third round. I think it's going to be a 29-28. If fucking Patchy Mix holds him up against the fence and just knees him to the thigh for 3 rounds, I'd love it. That'd be the fucking funniest outcome out of here. I really want Patchy Mix to win. I think he's really fun. I know he's kind of shit, but he's someone new, I guess. I don't know. New is always fun. But Mario Bautista, 29-28 is my decision. I really hope Patchy Mix stands him up, push him against the fence for 3 rounds, and knees him to the thigh. And just like, well, we can't get off the fence, so you shouldn't be doing exactly what Mario Bautista said. That would be fucking hilarious. But I don't think it's going to happen. First round, Bautista, and then be better on the feet, piecing him up, doing his thing. Second round, Patchy Mix gets a takedown. Almost gets a submission here, like a rear naked choke or something. He gets on the back, but then he loses it, then ends the round on the back or on top and guard or something. Third round, Bautista just keep him off of him and just pieces him up for that round. 29-28 decision. Mario Bautista, you fucking bitch. I wish it was Cheeto to fucking sleep him. Even though I probably would have picked Mario Bautista anyway. I love Cheeto though. Anyway, yapping too much about this fight. Mario Bautista, 29-28 decision. That's my pick. Patchy Mix, do something fun here. Next up, we have Joe Pyfer taking on Kevin Gastelum. Joe Pyfer is about to send this fucking bean back to Mexico. No, I'm just kidding. Joe Pyfer is in a fucking exercise of demons out here. God, look how Kevin Gastelum looks. He looks so bad. I already know what's going to happen. Media day, Kevin Gastelum's like, this is the best camp I ever had. I'm in the best shape of my life. And he's come out looking exactly the same as he's always looked. I feel like that's been happening the last few fights. I'm feeling good. The best shape I've ever been. It looks more round and block and more fridge-like than ever. That's exactly what's going to happen here. Kevin Gastelum, the fridge, is going to go to 20-10. He's in the, I feel like he might get slept here, unfortunately. Joe Pyfer, I think it's either going to go Joe Pyfer, KO in the first round. If he doesn't get out of the first round, Kevin Gastelum wins the third, loses the second, 29-28, Joe Pyfer. Either Joe Pyfer is going to win a decision, 29-28, or KO's Gastelum in the first. That's my pick. 5 rounds, maybe Gastelum could, has a fucking blockhead, doesn't get finished, and kind of does like the Jack Hermanson way of it. But Joe Pyfer's fucking, he sees some demons. He hates these brown people. He's gonna make sure they all he fucking do his thing, all right. And Kevin Gastelum's a little bit too tan for this. Joe Pyfer KO first round. If he doesn't get him out of the first round, 29-28. Probably starts gassing a little bit in the second. Still wins that round. Not completely gassed, like sort of barely surviving in the third round. But just not as much output as Gastelum has, even though he's going to be like just barely there, even though he's going to get his fucking brains beat in. 6'2" to 5'9", crazy high differential. Only 4 inches. Is that 4 inches too? That's like 5 inches. Anyway, 4-inch reach advantage as well. I think Joe Pyfer's going to come out, get the dub. I'm going to say it. I already said like 4 times. First round KO, 29-28 decision, Joe Pyfer. That's my pick. One of those two. Next up, the real main event. Julianna Pena defends her belt. Kayla Harrison. Let's go. I said this not last week because I didn't make picks, but the week before that. This dude's about to beat this bitch's ass. Kayla Harrison's about to beat this bitch's ass. Minus 650 for Kayla Harrison's pretty crazy. As the challenger. I saw Lucas Tracy already picked Julianna Pena, so I can't be the cool guy and picks her first. Because I can see it. It's either Kayla Harrison's going to come out, just beat the shit out of her in the first or 2 rounds. First or second round. Probably gets a submission. I don't see her. Maybe elbows are fucking facing. And anyway, gets a submission in the first or second round. Or I'm so worried about her even making weight, which is the crazy thing. I haven't seen her. I think she's only made 136, which is fucking super rough. Juiced up Kayla Harrison. I don't know if she's on steroids. Just looks like it. God. I can see her getting the submission in the first or second round. And then I can also see she doesn't get the submission and just completely gasses. She cuts so much weight. I remember seeing stuff about her talking about like oh, I can make 135. I just have to cut off my leg or something, you know. Like, she looks so rough trying to get 136 that extra pound, it doesn't seem like much, but especially when she's probably cutting like 20 pounds already as it is. Maybe probably more. She's probably cutting like fucking 40 pounds to make 135. That one last pound is gonna be super tough. I can see her being almost like, who's she lose to? Pacheco? I can remember her first name. Something Pacheco? Something like that. Where she's just not able to get the finish, and the Pacheco was able to just beat her up for the last few rounds. I think it wasn't even that close. I think she was just beating her up for most of the rounds. She didn't get the finish in the first and just getting pieced up for the rest. Say what you will about Julianna Pena. She's tough. Tougher than a $2 steak, you know what I mean? She's a marauder. No, sorry. I can't do impressions. I'm shit at those. Kayla Harrison. Ooh, God. Like, who fucking cares? Honestly, who cares? Cut the bantamweight division. I mean, I guess if Amanda Nunes comes back, that'd be fun-ish. Disgusting. Yeah, Kayla Harrison, second round submission. First round submission, not second round. First round, gets her down, is able to tap her pretty quick. Julianna Pena is yapping, oh, I slipped on a banana peel and she caught me, or some dumb shit that she's going to say. She yaps. I really hope she doesn't win because she's so fucking annoying, Julianna Pena is. Like, I can see her first, second round, she's able to survive and just is able to very sloppily throw fucking disgusting overhands and hooks and everything to win the last few rounds. Just terrible look. Top of the sport, just fucking on a slip and slide, run around. Unreal. This is top of the sport. Those fucking edits of her versus Nunes in their second fight with the fucking cartoon sound effects is unreal. I hope Kayla Harrison wins just because it gives like some validity to the sport. If Julianna Pena wins, we're all fucked. She's gonna be just yapping so much shit. It's so annoying. Kayla Harrison talks a little bit of shit, but like at least she has gold medals and other shit. She's like actual athlete. Julianna Pena is just not that's like okay on the ground and a terrible striker. Like tougher than shit. But good lord. I hope Kayla Harrison just fucking finishes her in like a round. I hope she does it in the second round. Just because I don't want Julianna Pena to be saying, oh, she caught me in the first round and I slipped and she got me in a rear naked choke or some shit. I want that to happen in the first round where she's beating her ass, and then the second round she gets a submission. Something like that. Just so she can't say anything. Because she was somehow justifying how she got her ass beat by Amanda Nunes in the second fight. Like, it was some sort of close fight. Even if she does, she's going to be fucking delusional and say that. Anyway, I'm yapping too much about this fight. Who cares? Kayla Harrison, minus 650. Second round submission. I'm going with that. Swear to God, if she doesn't get her out in the first two, she's probably fucked. And Julianna Pena is going to piece her up. Awfully piece her up. I don't even piece her up. Fucking tap her away at her fucking head. Like, disgusting, just awful striking. Kayla's going to be doing like, okay, my defense, I got to hands up. And Julianna Pena's going to be fucking windmilling her arms around and somehow landing and wins the last three rounds. I hate it that that's going to happen. Kayla Harrison, please end this fucking end this in the first two rounds, for the love of God. All right, main event time. Merab Dvalishvili versus Sean O'Malley. Merab has earned his rematch. Insane that they just get even to Sean O'Malley. Crazy. I mean, I guess there's not really anyone else. Whatever. Who cares? The fight's happening. All the yapping and complaining about it. Now, to the prediction. I don't know. I always doubt Merab, and hearing all the stuff from Sean O'Malley. Oh, my hips were broken, my ribs were broken, my arms were cut off, my legs were cut off, all that shit. That after every fight, he always says something. 18-2. That's the fucking Merab fight. That's right. I always hear him saying like 14-1 or whatever, 14-0, all that dumb shit after he lost to Cheeto. Anyway, yeah, I mean, he was saying all the stuff. My hip rib, leg, arm, everything was broken. But I mean, he's doing like I imagine what probably helps him focus is he's like, oh, I'm cutting out all social media, all this drinking, smoking, all this stuff. I'm focused on the fight, and I believe him. I believe he is. But Merab can breathe better. Merab breathes better, so he's gonna win. Which is fucking insane to say. Sean O'Malley can do everything perfect, but Merab can breathe a little bit better than you, so he's gonna beat you for 3 out of the 5 rounds. Like, I can see Sean. I can. Oh, God damn it! These last 2 fights, I can see like either way going there. Sean O'Malley, he's practicing his takedown defense. He wasn't able to last fight. He's able to be on the feet, be quick on the feet. But Merab, by breathing, he beats you, which is crazy. He can just come out and just push the pace better than anyone ever has, and just beat him. Like, he didn't really even break. Like, the first fight, it was pretty close. And if it's like that thing, it's like if Sean O'Malley really was that fucked up going in the first fight, and the second fight he has everything going his way, which if he doesn't, we'll hear about it. Trust me, we'll hear fucking all the 80 excuses Sean O'Malley has if he loses. No, he won't say it. Tim Walters will be like, oh, he fucking got his arm cut off and penis is broken or some dumb shit he's gonna say. I've always picked against Merab, I think. I picked Henry Cejudo. I picked Umar. I can't remember his other fights. I picked Peter Yan, and he's always fucking wins. So I'm tired of picking against him. Merab, by breathing better, is going to win 3 out of 5 rounds. I don't know who beats Merab. I thought Umar was our best shot, and all is lost now that he lost. I can see, like, if he really was that hurt going in the first fight, and he's that focused and everything, I can see him knowing, like, okay, I'm going to get taken down. It's not like Merab is like fucking submitting people like crazy. He just takes them down and just tries to get them tired. If he's like ready for that and is practicing, just getting taken down and standing up, and because that's what's gonna happen, maybe he catches him at some point. The knee uppercut, just maybe he's able to just do something better on the ground. Like, he knows. Maybe he just gonna say fuck it. Like, I'm gonna not play defense because I know I'm gonna get taken down. I'm just gonna be on offense. That's the way I think you have to beat Merab, is know you're going to get taken down, not be in like defensive position immediately, because that's what people usually are. They're in like, I have to change up my whole my footwork and everything to be ready for a takedown. You just got to say, fuck it. I want to be on my offense, exactly where I need to throw. Even if I miss and I get taken down, I already know I'm getting taken down regardless, so at least let me be on that offense. Let me not be on my back foot, ready for a takedown, a sprawl. Just be fucking ready to go regardless. I think Sean O'Malley can do that. Who knows? Who's gonna listen to me? Who really cares? But I just can't pick against Merab. I picked against him like 10 times already. I always pick against him. Merab, it's gonna be a decision if he wins. Similar to that first or the co-main event, other championship fight. Either Sean O'Malley is going to catch him and put him away in the first, or Merab is going to Merab in decision, 49-46, 48-47 decision. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go with Merab. I'm picking him decision. I'm not going to be surprised at all if Sean O'Malley is able to catch him at some point, hurts him. I can see him either even not catching him, but just being more active. Because I feel like that's one of the things he saw. He's like, oh, if I was more active here or here in these little fight instances in the first fight, he probably could have swung 1 or 2 of the rounds to himself and won. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Especially with the UFC, they fucking probably want O'Malley to win more than Merab. But I'm going Merab decision. I don't have anything else. Merab wins by breathing better than everyone else. He breathes harder than the rest. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Merab decision. I just hope for a fun fight. I don't really care who wins either way. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. How long was I going here? 34 minutes. Longest video so far. Fun stuff. If you guys like that, like, subscribe, comment who you think's gonna win. I don't know, all the other stuff that people say at the end of videos. Bye.